Today we're going to make soup beans and ham and cornbread. This is a great way to use up your leftover Easter ham, and also make sure you stay tuned to the end for the simplest trick to make this recipe absolutely delicious. It's simple and it works. So let's begin. As always in my kitchen, we're going to start off with a nice spoonful of bacon grease right into our Dutch oven here. As soon as our bacon grease is nice and melted, we're going to add 1 onion into the pot. And we're going to give that a nice good spin. To get brown. Then you just want to caramelize these little onions for 3 or 4 minutes for good bacony, oniony flavor. Next to go in will be our ham hock, and I've already cut off some of the meat off of it, but this ham hock is going to definitely bring more flavor to your soup beans. And then I cut up a pound of smoked Kentucky ham. All right, our onions are looking good, so we're gonna throw in the ham hock. Whoops, and all this ham. All right, give everything a nice good spin. It's already smelling wonderful. I'm using Great Northern white beans today. These have been soaking overnight. They've been rinsed. Got about a pound of these, and they go right straight into the Dutch oven. Give it a good stir. And we're going to cover all of that up with about 16 ounces of chicken broth. You can use more. That's about 20 ounces or so. And you want to cover it up until it just covers the beans. If there's not enough broth in there, you can always add water, which is just fine because we're going to put more seasonings in there anyway. All right, we're going to add a little smoked paprika. Onion powder, and I'm a little heavy-handed with my spices because I want my beans to be flavorful. Garlic powder, and again give it a nice spin. We're going to bring all of this to a boil, then cover it up and simmer for 4 to 6 hours. All right, so we're coming up to a pretty good bubble. We're going to cover the beans and check on them periodically to make sure the water levels are where they should be and there's enough fluid to cover the beans. We're going to turn them to low, simmer them 4 to 6 hours. For the cornbread, you'll preheat your oven to 400 degrees and you're going to grease your cast iron skillet. I use bacon grease, of course. So I just spread it around in the bottom of my skillet, and I stick the skillet into the oven while it preheats so that this melts nicely and the skillet is nice and hot for the cornbread batter. For the batter, you'll need 3/4 cup cornmeal, 1.25 cups of flour, 2 teaspoons baking powder, teaspoon of salt. I need an egg. A cup of buttermilk. 3/4 cup vegetable oil. And just give it all a good spin and make a batter out of it. All right, our greased pan is out of the oven, so we're gonna put our batter right on top here, spread it around. And stick this back in the oven for about 25 minutes on 400. Now we're going to give our beans a little mash with our potato masher. If you want, you can take out the ham hock bone. It's just basically the bone. You can just take it out because you're not going to eat it, salvage some of the meat off of it. And the big trick for making your beans taste delicious is to salt them last, right before they're ready to be served. So don't salt them during the process. Do it after. These are looking mighty fine. The cornbread is also out of the oven, so I'm just gonna dab it with some bits of butter, and then we're ready to eat.